Hello, everyone, and welcome to our weekly winery update. I'm your host, Amanda, and thank you so much for joining me. Let me know in the comments section if you're sipping on something good tonight. I decided to go for a margarita again. We've had some hot weather here lately, and it looks like it's going to be a really hot weekend, and so I just was in the mood for a little spicy margarita again. So if you guys are joining us and sipping on something fun, let me know in the comments section what you are drinking this evening or whenever you're watching this. I know a lot of people, this is kind of like bedtime to put their kids down for bed. So it's kind of a tricky time of night, 8 o'clock. And right now it's, we're nearing the longest time of the year. And so like the sun is actually out, which is awesome. And so people might still be outside doing yard work and things like that. So, but if you're sipping on something fun, let me know. I have a whole bunch of updates for you guys. We have a lot going on. We had a lot going on this last week, and somehow it's a new month. I can't believe it is already June, and we have a lot in store for you guys for June. And one of the first things we have going on is we have readings with Jana. So she is going to be coming back tomorrow already, since today's June 2nd. So tomorrow, June 3rd, we're having psychic readings with the happy medium Jana. She'll be coming back tomorrow from 4 to 8. And she, I believe, is taking reservations ahead of time. So make sure to look at those details on the Facebook event and get in touch with her. I can't remember exactly how she wants you to get a hold of her, but if you can, go on to the Facebook event, and otherwise just join us. It's going to be another beautiful day tomorrow. It's going to be just a nice night to hang out and drink some wine on the patio, maybe have a pretzel or something. Ooh, looks like Emily is drinking some 14 Pointer. That's another one of my favorites, Emily. Alexis agrees this weather is amazing. Oh, and she's got a strawberry refresher.
It's 74 degrees Fahrenheit with mostly sunny skies. Tonight, you can expect just a few clouds in the sky. With a low
My Alexa is apparently telling us what the weather is going to be this week. I love it. She chimed in with our weather update. Maybe that needs to be a new segment where I ask Alexa what the weather is going to be this weekend. She did a nice update, an unprompted update. All right, Jenny's drinking some rainy day rosé. Oh, that sounds really good too. Oh man, I'm gonna need maybe a little rainy day rosé after this. I do have some Marquette rosé in the fridge though. I did have some of that the other night. I've got a little left. So speaking of the hot weather and drinking wine on the patio and everything, let's go into what this week's wine slushy flavors are going to be. So we've got Big Buck Blueberry is back. Say that 10 times. Big Buck Blueberry is back. And then we have strawberry lemonade. We did a strawberry basil lemonade probably about a month ago, and that one was super delicious. This time we decided to try it without the basil. The basil was really good, but spicing up here and doing strawberry lemonade. And I tried the strawberry lemonade today, and it was very good. So we've had the blueberry one before, so maybe you've already had that one, but I don't know. I'd be interested to try those two together. Strawberry and blueberry, they're both berries, so kind of like a berry lemonade. I could see that being really good. And, a lot of times we try to do slushy flavors that are really good on their own or would be good combined together, because that's been super popular where people are doing like the half and half, and we're mixing together the two different flavors. So we've got the blueberry and the strawberry lemonade. And yeah, Cheryl sounds pretty excited for them. Yep, everybody is excited for the blueberry. And so the strawberry lemonade is made with our wines, plural, of the month. If you missed last week's episode or haven't heard yet, the wines of the month are the summer collection. The summer collection is finally back now that it's almost summer. And this weekend is basically going to be summer. So the summer collection is pineapple, watermelon, lemon, and strawberry. So the strawberry lemonade slushy, that's made with the strawberry and lemon from the summer collection. I think it's half and half. And then she added some real lemon juice in there too to give it a little extra lemonade flavor. And I was thinking about the other day, I shouldn't do like a spoiler alert, but as I was pouring this margarita, I was thinking about it again, that we should do a watermelon margarita with the watermelon wine. And we could either use some fresh lime juice or just use Margarita Monday. My wheels are turning here. And personally, I think it would be good even to add a little jalapeno to it, a spicy watermelon margarita, because jalapeno goes good with everything. The whole summer collection, be prepared, guys, for a whole bunch of amazing cocktails. I know in previous years when we have released the summer collection, we have come out with some fun recipes. And don't worry, we're not going to hold back. We're going to have a whole bunch of more fun recipes using the summer collection this month and this whole summer, especially now that we've got Allie on board with Pour Decisions. So speaking of Pour Decisions, let's see what Allie's got pouring this week.
Welcome back to Pour Decisions. Today we're going to use Timber Hill's Tuesday Booze Day Blush to make a summer stunner. In a shaker with ice, we're going to grab 5 ounces of Tuesday Booze Day. On top of that, we're gonna add 2 ounces of this hibiscus tea. After that, we're gonna squeeze a quarter of a lemon. And then we're gonna grab an ounce of simple syrup. Again, store-bought, because I don't have time to just cook sugar and water down. Hello? All right, now we are gonna shake it up. And let's pour it. All right, so I'm gonna grab more ice. Take the top off here. Give it a good strain. It's dumping out the side. There we go. And then we are gonna top it off with a little bit of Sprite. And let's try it. Cheers. This is good. We did it once again. A gorgeous color, a gorgeous, gorgeous color. And it's so good. Cheers.
I love it. She spilled the wine, no reason to spill over cried wine. She just kept pouring. And trust me, she made me an extra glass of the summer stunner. And she's not kidding. It was really good. I probably drank it in like 5 minutes because I was super thirsty and it was very good. And I'm not usually, I like Tuesday Booze Day, but it's a little sweet for me. I like my Marquette Rosé a little drier. And so I was a little skeptical with the Tuesday, but with the hibiscus tea and the lemon, oh my gosh, that really like balanced it out. And it was very good. So definitely recommend this recipe. The hibiscus tea, I know it's the brand that we used is the like TAZO. I've seen it at most grocery stores. I want to say it has like passion fruit and some other different flavors in it. And it's caffeine free too. So you don't have to worry about like getting a whole bunch of caffeine buzz and mixing caffeine and alcohol. So it's a caffeine free tea then. And it's really good with lemon. If you want to make a non-boozy drink, you can just make that over ice with some lemon juice. But obviously the wine is a little more fun. So we've got Poor Decisions covered. Let's see what else we have going on this week. So we talked about Thursday. We are going to have the Happy Medium Jana coming out. Then on Friday, we are back at it with Wino Bingo. And I want to talk about this month's nonprofit organization that is going to be coming out for bingo. And it's a very special one to me. This month, we have CASA of Rock County joining us. So CASA stands for Court Appointed Special Advocates. And basically, CASA works with children that are in the foster care system. And it tries to advocate for those children to make sure that they have a safe and stable forever family and home and environment. And so they look for volunteers to come on and advocate for the best interests of the children who are possibly experiencing abuse or neglect or just coming from all different issues. And whatever the reason, Child Protective Services is getting involved, and the children are typically then removed from the home, either placed in the care of a relative or placed into the foster care system. And so CASA is court advocates that help advocate for those kids in order to make sure that they are in a safe and stable environment. And we had CASA on a year ago for our Wino Bingo, and that's where I first heard about it and really fell in love with the CASA mission. And we had some of the CASA ladies that were on here calling bingo and everything. I just fell in love with what their mission is and everything. And so I signed up to be a volunteer. And of course, you know, donations to CASA are super important, but if you have the time, I highly recommend signing up to become a CASA volunteer because, well, it is time consuming and very intense. It's definitely not for everyone, but if you can do it, it is very rewarding. So I have been assigned to a sibling group and I've been working with them for over 6 months now, and it's amazing. So if you haven't heard of CASA, make sure to go to their website and or come on out on Friday. Some of the ladies from CASA of Rock County will be joining us at the winery on Friday at 6 p.m. for Wino Bingo. We will be going virtual as well. So if you can't make it out to the winery Friday nights, tune right back in here on Facebook or YouTube Live, and we will be going live with Wino Bingo. And if you can't make it to bingo at all, please also consider making a donation to CASA of Rock County. And their website is just casarockcounty.org. So it's pretty easy to find. And yeah, they're amazing. So I'm really excited to have them back. Like I said, we had them a year ago, and that's where I kind of first heard about them and all the stuff they do. So CASA is going to be coming out on Friday. Saturday, I think it's just going to be a regular Saturday. We've had back-to-back weekends of music on Saturday and Sunday, but this weekend we don't have any music on Saturday. So it's kind of going to be weird, I think, but it's going to be really nice out. So, and the slushies are pouring and the summer collection's out. So I think that we'll still have pretty good turnout, and with all of our wine club members coming to pick up the summer collection, then all of our non-wine club members, the big news there, if you are for some reason not part of the wine club yet, or even if you are, Mermaid Muscat is now available to everyone. So if you really want to come and stock up on the Mermaid Muscat, I'd come much sooner than later because it's going to go really fast. But we do still have some Mermaid Muscat left, and we will be selling that to everyone now. So if you're not a wine club member for whatever reason, you can now come in and get the Mermaid Muscat. So we'll have that going on this weekend. And of course, like the tastings, we usually do 5 samples for the tastings. So this month, I feel like you could come in and just do the 4 summer wine flavors and Mermaid Muscat, and there's your 5 samples. So it's it's going to be a fun month with all these new wines. Let's see what else we've got going on. So we don't have music on Saturday this weekend, but we do have music on Sunday. And that's going to be Bree Morgan. She's going to be stopping out from 2 to 4. If you haven't heard Bree before, she is very talented. She actually has her own album that she released probably about a year ago too. And her original songs are great. She is on Spotify and Pandora, I think. I've listened to it on Spotify, so you can even like follow her along on there and listen to her album and start listening now. So then when you come to the winery on Sunday, you can maybe sing along and enjoy the songs more. So she plays some of her original songs, but then she also plays just some pop classics, a little bit of country vibe too. She's very talented and puts on a great show. She has a really good personality too. Great stage persona. So Bree is going to be coming out then on Sunday from 2 to 4. So make sure to stop by and join us for that. I love it. Amber says, you don't want me to sing anything. Me either. I pretty much only sing in the shower. So I talk a lot between like obviously our videos, and then at the winery, I talk to a lot of people. So my voice is like constantly like half gone. So I'm trying to think of like a female singer who has that super like raspy voice. That would probably be me if I attempted to sing, because I talk so much, my voice is always like half gone. So maybe there's a whole like music vibe that I could try to pull off with the raspiness. I know Frankie and some of the other girls at work really want us to do karaoke. And so we really need to pick a day and just do like open mic / karaoke night. I think that would be a lot of fun. And I've overheard Frankie kind of singing along to some of the singers or songs on the radio, and she sounds really good. So I can only imagine having her do some karaoke. And I'm sure there's some other people, maybe not Amber apparently, but some other people that are out there and might be interested in listening to some karaoke or coming up on stage and singing along. So we've got music Sunday. Then let's see what other events. The big event that we've got coming up, and I know tickets are already selling pretty quickly. And so if you know you're going to want to come, the Door County Fish Boil is going to be June 19th. The tickets are just $40 a person, and that includes the full meal. So it's fresh North American Atlantic cod, and then they boil it with potatoes and onions, and then they also do grilled barbecue chicken, which is really good too. The fish, I mean, it just tastes like butter. It's so good. And then they have bread and apple squares, and oh my gosh, I'm not a fish eater, but I will eat like 10 of these fish meals. So if you haven't gotten your tickets, June 19th, it's going to be from 4 p.m. to 7. Dwayne Warden will be performing from 4:30 to 6:30. And then the big like boil over will be around 5:30. So kind of like halftime with the music. And that's a show of its own. They get the pot just like really boiling, and it just boils over, and there's a big fire, and it's really fun and cool to see. So even if you don't like fish, you just want to come for the music and a night out and have some chicken. But I mean, it's Wisconsin. Most people like their fish fries and everything. And this fish is way better than any fish fry fish. And I will take you on that argument. I know a lot of people love their Friday night fish fries, but let me tell you, this is the best fish in Wisconsin. I will take you on that argument. So they're going to be coming out June 19th. Tickets are available. This event has always sold out in the past. So seriously, guys, get your tickets. They're going quick. I think we're already like a third sold out, and we just put up the tickets last week. So it does go quick. All right, let me check the comments here. Christy is hoping for an update on the cherry mead. Yeah, so we've got a lot of winemaking going on. The cherry mead, I'm hoping maybe July. It's looking good, so I'm thinking either July or August. Mead takes a lot longer than other wines can take, and so it is moving along. Like I said, hopefully July, but probably realistically, the cherry mead will be coming out in August. We have been really busy getting wines ready for the Holy Hill Art Farm, and their first event is on Saturday and Sunday, which is up near Holy Hill, hence the name, which is in Richfield, Wisconsin. So it's about an hour from our winery location. It's a beautiful drive. It's kind of northeast of Milton. And they are going to have this huge art farm market on Saturday and Sunday. And then they're going to be, we did 5 different wines for them in their wine collection. So we're going to have that. I'm going to be heading out there super early on Saturday morning and helping them serve their new wines. And I'll be posting a ton of pictures. The labels for the art collection wines are so cute. They all have different farm animals. And Hallie Cohn is a Janesville artist, and she actually is the one who painted the different animals that are on the label, and the whole thing turned out really good. And the wines are amazing, of course. So if you're looking for something fun to do this weekend, aside from going to the winery, then maybe look into a little day trip out to Holy Hill Art Farm in Richfield and get some fun craft shopping and art shopping in. And of course, pick up some fun special limited edition wines that we made for them. So we've got that going on. Of course, we bottled all the summer collection and everything. On Friday, last week, Friday, they bottled over 2,000 bottles of wine. So I just want to say thank you to all of those who helped bottle on Friday. I think it was probably a record number. We bottled all the summer collection, and we got some other stuff done. So, and of course, we bottled some more Mermaid and Scott since that was sold out already. But thankfully, we had some more ready to bottle. So we bottled more Mermaid Muscat and all the summer collection wines. It was a super busy week. So we got all that done. And then this week, we're getting some more bottling done for some other upcoming wines that we have going on. And then hopefully getting some other ones back in stock. We've got Black Diamond is getting super low. Cranberry's almost out. Edelweiss, I know everybody's waiting on Edelweiss. That one is hopefully getting ready here in the next few days or next week. What else do we have? Cranberry, Edelweiss, and the sparkling wines too. That's another big one. Allie and I were talking, and we are thinking, spoiler alert here, of doing a sparkling rosé. So, she used Tuesday Booze Day in her cocktail this week. We were like, if only Tuesday Booze Day was sparkling. Well, I think her wish may be granted, and we might have a sparkling rosé coming up here soon. So stay tuned for that. Amber asked about Delaware. Yes, Delaware, Saval, Edelweiss, all of those are like so close to being ready. They're going to be here before you know it. We've got a lot of wine that's going to be bottled here in the next month or so, I think. And of course, Christie's Mead. That's on one of the top of the list. And before we know it, it's going to be time to bottle the fall collection, which will be crazy. And don't forget, too, we're going to be bottling soon the Dragon's Breath. So that's going to be a wine that we'll be coming out with hopefully in July, maybe beginning of August, mid-July. Dragon's Breath is going to be a special wine for the Can-Do Dragons on the Rock Dragon Race event. How many times can I say dragon in 1 minute? So Dragon's Breath is going to be a brand new wine, and it is going to be dragon fruit and like citrus and habanero, but not a lot of habanero. It's going to be very subtle spice. So that's where you get that dragon's breath, that little bit of fire. But for the most part, it's going to be sweet and citrusy with that little kick of habanero at the end. So I am really excited for that new wine. Carrie Ingredients sent us the habanero and citrus flavors so that we can help make the wine then for Can-Do. And then part of the proceeds from that wine will go towards Can-Do and the Dragons on the Rock event, so which we will be at as well. Very excited about that. Another friendly reminder. So if you missed last week or haven't seen the post, we are no longer doing reservations. So don't worry about calling ahead, going on the website, etc. We are essentially open back up. We still have limited the numbers of tables and chairs inside the winery, and we've spread some of the tables and chairs outside as well a little better, but we are not requiring reservations anymore. Tables are going to be first come, first serve, which for the most part, I know last weekend during music, we were pretty full, and we did have people that brought their own chairs then to sit out in the grass and listen to music. People brought their own picnic blankets. I was loving those vibes when you set up a picnic blanket and get like a cheese board and some glasses of wine or a bottle. But just so you guys know, you don't need reservations anymore unless you're coming with a really big group. Then, anytime you're coming with like 10 or more people, we do really appreciate the heads up and the call ahead. And that is where we try to like make a reservation. But during things like music, it is pretty hard for us to make a reservation outside and whatnot. So if you're coming for like a bachelorette party, or like today we had a retirement party, that kind of stuff, then, and you're going to have 10 people, 15 people, then it definitely doesn't hurt to call ahead with that. We've got lots of other stuff going on. So this week is bingo. Next week, I don't know if you saw, we are switching it up. Family Feud is obviously super fun, but we're switching it up and we're doing 90s themed trivia next week. I think June 11th, it might be. Next Friday, instead of Family Feud trivia, we'll be doing 90s trivia. And I'm excited. I was born in, I shouldn't say this, but I was born in 89. So I was brought up a good chunk, I was alive for the whole 90s. So hopefully I can do okay on 90s trivia, but I was pretty young too. So we've got 90s trivia next week. I'm looking forward to that one. And that's what we've got going on. It's going to be a busy summer. So we've got a lot going on. If you guys have any questions or any ideas too, I know we're working on, we've got a board painting class coming up. Details for that should be out soon if they aren't already. We're going to do a basket making class where people can make like a tobacco basket to hang on your wall or decorate your dining room table with. So we've got some other fun stuff cooking. and should be a good summer. Lots of wine coming out sooner than later. Well, I think that's all I've got for this week. My puppies have been barking a little bit. I think they're ready for me to come snuggle and finish my glass of margarita here with them. So thank you everyone for joining me, and cheers to a fantastic week ahead. Bye guys.